Hello there everyone and welcome back to Europa Universalis. We are here with our Spanish campaign once again, trying to figure out our next moves. We had a nice little punch at Portugal, went fairly well. We were trying to figure out exactly what we're going to do about France, because France is going to become a very big problem very quickly here. Made a bit of a tactical error attempting to claim this throne foolishly, which was a really, really big mistake. I mean, it's wearing off. We're down to 78, so it'll take a little while, but we should be okay. France and Hungary are a very scary combo here. If I attacked France right now, Austria would come, but Naples and the Papal State would not. Tuscany and Scotland, but not Hungary. Scotland would help France. That is wacky. I don't think Scotland's a huge issue. I mean, okay, so Scotland would be coming into this war. Austria is not at war. Where do you stand? Where do you stand with... What are your relationships right now? You're at war with East Frisia. Some little tiny nobody place. Let's see, missions. That's not happening anytime soon because I'm not quite and don't have quite enough religious power to convert a Sunni province. Although, that said, if I had a missionary strength advisor like this guy right here, although for the money it's going to cost, I don't know that I can afford it right now. National tax modifier. Yeah, no, it's going to have to... I could do it if I... You know what? I could do it if I had this guy. The question is, can I afford it? 17 point... Well, actually, I'm doing okay monetarily. Of course, with my army maintenance to 0. Hey, how much does he cost per month? That might actually be worth it. 9.7 per month. So if I'm at maximum... 8.54... I can't afford him. He will be killing my budget at full army maintenance, which is a bit of a problem. So I don't think I'm in a position where I can quite afford him yet. So I think we're just going to keep things the way they are. Land maintenance. Anything better than him? Discipline. Ooh, actually. Now that reduces the cost, but this increases their fighting ability. The big problem right now is everybody's all the big players here are a tech level ahead of me. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Well, let's see who we've got relationships with right now. Diplomacy. Where do we stand? We have 6 of 4 relationships. That's right. We need to get rid of some vassals. I think we were talking about... Oh yeah, all we need is 190 opinion and we can make this guy go away, which will help. Where are we? Are we improving with him? We are. Relationship can be improved, wow, by 141 more. Annexation requires 190 opinion. So we can get there no problem. Okay. In fact, if we used a royal marriage, we could speed this along just a little further. And now, is it going to be worth it to spend... Oh, we just lost our general. That's okay. I don't think he was a very good general. Do we have any good generals? Well, maneuver... Oh, that's Christopher Columbus. Oh, yeah. Where was Christopher Columbus? I just parked him here. No, I was thinking about parking him. Let's turn patrolling off. Let's send you home. I'm going to need a new general, but maybe I can hold off. Yeah, I know I have too many... Oh, I have space for a free diplomatic leader, but I can't afford to hire him right now. My heir is a very... not great. Current guy's not bad, but not great either. Alright, Corsica we can't incorporate for quite some time. Reconquista, take these 4 countries here. I don't want to do that quite yet. I think we really need to take France down a notch. Which, I mean, in an ideal world, we really, really want to tie in with... They've friggin' rivaled me, the jerks. I really needed an alliance with you. I mean, maybe Poland. Let's see. Is there anybody here I can get rid of a relationship with right now? That's probably a good question. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of points for my overextension right now. Portugal, getting trade power from Portugal was foolish, because... Yeah. Alright, let's see. I mean, the papacy is a good one. I got a 25% chance of being the papal leader again. And I think if we can get high enough, getting some actual long-term blessings from it. Let's see. Oh, you keep improving with these two guys. I think we're in a holding pattern until something happens. But none of these are going to happen anytime soon. So let's accept this mission and cancel it. And next year we'll draw a new set of missions and see if we can get any better. Yeah, that's fine. We can always get a new... Actually, you know what we should be doing? Do we have a Cassius Belli? We do, actually. Take one of these border provinces. If I was to attack this guy... Hold on. Actually, that's an interesting question. If I was to attack Foy, where do you stand with... France? Oh yeah, France would come in. Okay, it's the same war that it would be otherwise. I think maybe if I throw a claim on this... I don't want to... There's the other is... There's all these little... If you look, there's these tiny little countries here that actually consider parts of France to be core provinces. In fact, Guyenne, and they could actually do some of the... If I annex the vassal, that could work quite well. Maybe if I released that country, Guyenne, and made it into a vassal country of mine, and then 1494. Okay, they don't actually get to keep that core for very much longer. That's a potential capital of their nation. Okay, so there's a little tiny country here called Guyenne, which actually has a claim on about a... Wow. About a third of southern France. Rather than managing it myself, I could have a vassal manage it and then annex them later. Could work. Milan, Siena. Alright, well we definitely need to get rid of him. And then possibly another one. Well, let's fabricate a claim on this. They would royal marry me, but where will that help? Can they have a full... They're a vassal under France. And they like France. I can't marry... I can't marry them anyways. So let's fabricate a claim on this little province here just so I can have extra reason to grab it. Yeah, so we're behind on military tech right now. We're behind on... Well, we do have money, and maybe we can put in some stuff that will continue improving my money. Let's see, if we build... Let's get some building going. Come on. Shortcut B. Oh, caps lock is on. Okay, there we are. Alright, we need something that does not use military points and something that does not use diplomatic points. Because admin, I think I'm ahead on administration. And temples actually increase the base income of my country, which is good. So, and then constables increase local production efficiency. Maybe we'll do, let's see. Well, this tells me the improvement. This will increase by about 0.45. This, oh, much bigger effect from temples. Much, much bigger. So all these ones that get a +1 bonus from that, that will be really worth it in the long run. Okay. So Portugal, how long do we have a truce until? We have a truce until 1488, so we got quite a long time. I think France is going to be a good next target. if I can get my next military tech. England is on its way. You are on your way to being annexed, I think. Although, do you have any neighboring cores? Urbino. Now you are... Yeah, you have no... You're a one-province minor forever and a day. Morocco is attacking Portugal. Ooh, useful. Man, I wonder if they're going to actually try and take their coastal province or this little settlement here or something. Oh, his settlement collapsed. Nice. I think that means I got lots of time before anything else happens there. Now let's see. We have this guy. I probably at some point soon need to get the expansion. The El Dorado expansion. I have no colonists yet, which is too bad. Alright, England is actually a positive relationship with me, which is good. That's a start. Hey, England, are you at the point where you would actually accept anything? Not yet. I can't ally somebody who views me as their rival, which is too bad, but we can get everything else sort of locked down. Got a trader. Fabricating a claim on Almeria, one of my... Okay, so unsurprisingly, Morocco is getting ready to do a war with me. Let's see if I declare on Morocco. I have no diplomat to send at the moment, which is too bad. Mission? No, 1477 January is when I can do that. Alright, let's just let things progress. I mean, if I declared war on Morocco right now, how many transports do I have at the moment? You guys, merge together. No transports there. Not any transports here? Yes, I do. And get those guys into port. 12, 1, and 8. And out here I have 12 galleys who are supposed to be protecting trade in Sevilla. Except for these two. Go to port. Now where did that... What do we have here? We have more heavies. Where did my trade protectors go? They were here just a second ago. This fleet, select. Protect trade, go home at war. Oh, it's repairing at the moment. Austria rivaled the Ottomans, okay. France is tied up in a war there. Okay, let's check. Ledger. Country. Military. Armies. Total. France. Okay, Austria has more troops than France. 70,000 to France's 61,000. France is currently involved in a war. It's Venice. It's not a big war, but I could catch France out. I think this might be what we're going to have to do. Is actually get France. I think we need to get France into a war like ASAP so that we can get rid of a bit of them, and maybe we can release this guy. I'd like to get the annexation of this guy started first, though. Let's see, we still got a lot more improvement we can do, but maybe... Yeah, come on home. This isolated little province is going to be a minor problem, but I think it's one we can work with. Okay. So we need a bit more. So if I send you a... You're at 155 and we need 190. 75 to improve relations for 25. No, that's not going to do us any good. What else could we do? Improve relations, I guess, is all we've got. Okay, yeah. We'll continue improving. We might not be able to wait because we need France to be otherwise occupied. to really pull off this war the way we would like. England, how you doing? Let's unpause. You're actually willing to trust me somewhat. Alright, you come on home. I'm going to need you for other projects here. Is there anything you will take? You will not royal marry because you're rivaled. Am I embargoing France? No. Yes, I am. Okay. I don't want to improve relations with France. Can I excommunicate? I think I'm still the papal controller, aren't I? Yeah, I could excommunicate, but they're too happy with them at the moment. Okay, so if I declare on France, they'll bring in Tuscany and Scotland, absolutely meaningless pair. Tuscany is a one province minor, and Scotland is up here at the top of the world with probably minimal fleets. Austria will come in, Naples will not. They're fighting in another war. Okay, no surprise there. Pope likes the France too much, and our diplomatic reputation sucks a little, probably because yeah, my diplomatic reputation. They want one of my provinces. They want my bloody vassal's province. You jerk. Darn you, Pope. Darn you to heck. Okay, now, because of the Holy Roman Empire, Austria will not have any issue getting to this war. They'll just walk right in, no problem. Austria is not currently involved in any wars. They have a truce with... They're not in any wars, so their full force would come screaming in at... So I have... Diplomacy... Yeah. Have I... Wait, hold on. I rivaled France. Yes, I did. I rivaled France, I rivaled Morocco, and I rivaled the Mamluks. Can I change that? Not to anything useful. Mamluks it is. In Castile, I have a truce with a bunch of characters. Portugal, 82. Yeah, 1482 is when things will start getting interesting here again. So that's okay, which means gives me lots of time to do a punitive war against France. Alright, and the Cassius Belli will be take back that province right there. It would be nice if I could get Naples involved, but since I can't, that's okay. It's not going to happen. So how many troops do I currently have, and what's my force limit? Force limit, I can afford 3 more troops and a bunch more ships, so I could blockade France no problem. Because I think France's fleet is a little bit miserably low. Military armies, navies, France, Castile, 20 heavies, 25 lights. Oh, that was way too far down. France, 3 light ships. Okay, so France's fleet, blockading France, no problem. It's a shame I couldn't fabricate a trade dispute against them. I could get the ticking war score. I could justify a trade conflict with France. And then blockading them would give me the ticking war score rather than holding successful sieges. That could actually work really well. Let's get a justification for a trade conflict against France. It'll make it a little harder to take territory after the war is over, and that'll also give me time for me to get the next... yeah, I definitely need to get the next technology, because I think we're almost at the point where I can get new troops. Claims on provinces, yeah, too many diplomatic relationships. Okay, you're fabricating a claim on Bern, this little tiny one province minor. And you are justifying a trade conflict in Ile-de-France. Excellent. Yeah, because what we'll do is we'll just come roaring up with our ships, we'll blockade France, and then we'll take some other... let Austria beat the schnot out of them. as part of the party. And I might be able, instead of taking these, might be able to force France to spit out a country instead, which would weaken them overall and possibly a lot more cheaply than new missions. Let's see what we got here. Make Spain Christian, attack France. Well, a whole 5 prestige. Well, that's fine. That's what we're going to do in a few minutes anyways with our, you know, our cause for wars that we've built up here. All right, we've got Conquest Castile against Foy. We are almost at our next military tech. In fact, yeah. We're definitely going to be paying a discount because we're late. August, yeah, it's going to be August this year before we can afford it, which means we could get it mid-war. I can invest in a new idea. Okay, alternatively, military drill. Morale plus 15%, or what do we get here? Infantry shock, supply limit increase, combat width plus 2. Okay, that's pretty important. Infantry shock. When do we get new knights? Okay, we also get new troop types at level 7 for the cannons, but level 5 we get our men-at-arms. Okay. Yeah, we gotta wait and get the technology. Grenadian nationalists, 0% progress, 1.6% chance of actually increasing their progress. I think we can live with that risk. But yeah, we'll do it as a trade conflict because then blockading them is where the victory is going to be at. And then we'll just focus on controlling a few of these southern provinces. And we'll see how things go, and we'll see how much force Austria throws into this. The only risk I'm running is Austria getting into a war before I can. And that's a huge risk with Austria, but I think it'll be well worth the risk. Yeah. Hey, England. We doing any better? Not really, no. Well, I'm going to need that. Let's, what could we do? We could... A royal marriage would really improve things with England here. I just don't know if I can get one while we're rivals. Yeah. They have a Cassius Belli against me too, apparently. Bellii. I may just have to declare war on England and call it good. I don't know. I'd rather not. 176. Okay, it might be in range that a gift would get this done, and then I could start annexing them. Send gift. Let's see. 15. So we are 176, 186. Yeah, 25 to get us there right now. You come home. And then we will tell you to begin the process of annexing them, and we can do that while we're at war. There's our technology. Standardized pikes. Okay. Now we're actually going to have to make a decision about superior unit types. It's upgrade day. So, Latin medieval infantry can become... Okay, so we have... Our options are offensive shock and offensive morale. Offensive shock and 1 offensive, 1 defensive morale. Or defensive shock and defensive morale. I think if I can play my cards right, I want to play... With France, I want to play the defensive game. If I can draw them into fights that are to my advantage, like defending in the mountains and stuff early on. So if I go with men-at-arms, I get better defensive rolls, which I think will be very useful to me. And Latin Knights, no upgrades there. Although maybe could I have upgraded them at some point? What am I currently using? Latin Knights. Okay, we'll just leave them the way they are. Let's start repositioning our troops here because the time is coming in just a few minutes. We'll go into Foy, beat them down. Okay, let's just one more day. There we are. You begin annexation. How much is that going to cost me anyways? Annex vassal. We've got to wait just a few more weeks. 70 diplo power. We have our trade conquest. We have our annexation. Okay. Annexation has begun. Okay, guys, this is it. This is going to be a real interesting party. I think we're ready as we're going to be, other than getting ready to build some more troops. Oh, Morocco is on the mainland. That'll be useful. That'll make it easier to actually... I might actually be able to annex Portugal if they can take some of their provinces away. That could be cool. And then I'd be able to attack Morocco and take their provinces back for myself. But that's something for another day. Hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one, where we start our war with France. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. We are going to attack France today. No further ado, as long as Austria is still in for this party, which they are, we should outnumber them. And France is currently in... just truced out Venice. They're not in any wars right now, so they'll be able to turn their full force to me in Austria. But that said, they got a tiny little city here, so we're going to declare war on them. Yeah. Oh, they spat out a little tiny country. Isn't that interesting? Declare war. Trade conquest. I can't do any better with that one, so... bringing in Austria of the... between me and Austria, I think we will outnumber them. So, without any further ado, let's get this crazy party started. Here we go. Okay. Oh, yep. Thank you for reminding me. Army maintenance to full. Okay, and let's get our heavy fleets into position here. We will detach our... Alright, let's merge these. We'll take the galleys with me too. Detach those guys. And we want to select the heavies fleet. Send it up here. Okay. We're just going to give our troops a few weeks to... hit full, whoops, where did I lose a war? I lost a battle somewhere. What happened? Hold on, what happened? Byzantine influx. We'll gain prestige, or we'll just lose prestige. Oh heck, we're at war. You know what? But, oh wait, tech cost minus 10%. That could help. For Diplo and admin power... How close am I to another diplomatic tech? And will 10% make a difference on that front? I'm very close to another diplomatic tech. Will a 10% reduction make that come faster than losing 50 points will? Let's see, 50 diplomatic points. Now let's see, 10% of 453 until how long? Until 15. Oh, just a second. I'll be right back. All right. 10 years of this gives my math says that this is probably going to be worth it. Yeah, it puts me a little ahead, as I suspected, and of course it puts me ahead on getting this next tech here as well. France. Hey, take the province I was planning on taking anyways. Yeah, we're not going to get a... Yeah. Army larger than France is not going to happen. Who? What's that? Quara? There it is. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? Alright, here comes France's first army. We need to take up stations in the... First we need to remove... Oh! Shoot, we don't have a general right now, and we don't have enough points to hire one. I suppose I could see how good my ruler is as a general, but... Alright, we'll split this, send half of you here, send half of you here. Oh, there's an attack on me. Actually, we'll send all of you here, and maybe we'll try and stop him from sieging that down. Oh, that must have been my fleet of lights that got attacked. There was probably the one protecting trade, unfortunately. Let's see what we got here. We've got to merge a few of these military troops down to make this more manageable. Alright, we're up to 3 now. Austria, please tell me you're in this war. Yes, you are. Excellent. So this is the part where things are going to get interesting, because Castile has just sent a metric ton of troops straight into France. Oh, and here comes their attack. Oh, crap. They've caught me. Shoot. We are about to get 2 troops. Yeah, because I did not give my guys enough time to regain their morale, because I had maintenance at minimum. Fortunately for us... Yeah, okay, we just lost 2 battles, but the ticking war score comes from blockades.